A workshop for you. How to use equity to buy a second home. We've got a new system on Ron Siegel Radio where I'm able to see some of the reports. And have you ever heard the term operator error? That would be like Josh says, all you got to do is click here. And I say, okay, I click there and I still screw it up. So I'm the operator. I goofed it up. And now I'm trying to figure out, okay, where's my report? And it's right there in front of me. Throw that out there. How to use equity to buy a second home? You may think now is a great time to buy a second home or investment property. Having enough money for a down payment on a new home is often one of the largest struggles homeowners face. Many people don't want to tap into their 401k or cash right now, but you may be wondering if it's possible to tap into the equity you have in your existing house. As you know, I'm Ron Siegel Radio, Geneva Financial, and I am going to explain to you right now how you can use the equity in your existing home to purchase another home. For some homeowners, you may be able to leverage the equity you have built up in your existing home to buy another property. There are a few options for using your equity in your house, and you always want to consult your accountant to find out any tax implications. We do not give tax advice on Ron Siegel Radio. Let's look at some options you may have to tap into the equity of your existing home. One, refinance your existing property. The first option you may consider is to refinance your existing home with a cash-out refinance home loan. A cash-out refi allows you to tap into your equity in your home and take the cash out. This cash can be used to remodel your home, pay off bills, or put your kids through college. This money could also be used as a down payment on another property. There's often seasoning requirements on your down payment funds when you buy a new home, so you'll want to check with your mortgage lender, that's us, on the requirements. But refinancing your existing property may allow you to tap into your equity and use it for a down payment on another home. Interest rates on primary residences are usually lower than on investment homes. With a cash-out refinance, your total loan amount typically cannot exceed 80% of your home's value. Think about this also. I know interest rates are high. You say, Ron, why would I want to do that right now when interest rates are as high as they are? That's the time to do cash-out refinances. Theoretically, right? If you'd done it before, that would have been even better. But you can't look backwards. You can't go back to the rates that we had 6 months ago. You can actually work on today's rates. But here's the issue. As I shared in the opening segment today, rates will probably go down. Historically, they have always gone down in a recession. Buy now while there's some buyer's leverage. It'll make life a lot better for you. And then refinance down the road. Don't forget, when you go to buy that second home, you can look at what's called a DSCR loan. And our team has all the information on it. Talk to Sean on the team and she'll help you. But our team has all that information. It does not look at your income to qualify. It looks at the property and the rental rolls to see what the property will bring in. That's how you're qualifying for that property. Then again, you take a look down the road and you say, oh, okay, well, now it's working just the way we thought. We might want to go into a more conventional loan. That DSCR is priced a little bit higher than the traditional non-owner occupied property. But it's about you making money. Don't worry about all the costs. I mean, we don't ever want to overspend. But if you can make a spread, if you're making a profit, you're better off. Next option, take out a second mortgage. Another way to tap into the equity in your existing house is to take out a second mortgage. There are many second mortgage options available, including home equity line of credit or a HELOC loan. A HELOC works like a line of credit against your home. You do not have to draw all the funds out with a HELOC home loan. And it may provide you with the funds needed to buy a home as a rental or even consider buying a home and fixing it up to sell. There are seasoning requirements for a down payment, so you will want to plan ahead and work with your mortgage lender to find out specific requirements. Understanding the downside. When you use your existing home equity to finance a second home, you stand to lose your primary home if you fail to make the loan payments. Equity lines of credit usually have variable interest rates, which means your payments could skyrocket over the course of time. Home equity loans tend to have shorter terms than standard mortgages, which means you may have a larger monthly payment to manage. If your payments fall within your budget, then a cash out refinance or equity line may make sense. But if funds are tight, then the cons may outweigh the pros. Whatever you decide, be sure you're working with your accountant, your financial advisor, and of course us, your licensed mortgage professional. That's your area, your household board of directors. You may be sitting on an opportunity to expand your home ownership with the equity in your existing property. That is the workshop for you, how to use equity to buy a second home. If you have any friends, family, or coworkers looking to buy, sell, or borrow on real estate, or want some guidance in this process, can we ask you to give us a call and give us the introduction?